5, 4, 3. Welcome to PeaceKeeper Reaction. My name is Nathan. Thank you so much for joining us today, you guys. It's a very special episode. We're going to be digging back into Swedish history-influenced metal band Sabaton, and make sure to stay after the song as we check in with some comments on our previous Sabaton video by you, the Saboteurs. So today I got excited when I was reading through those comments, and I noticed that someone mentioned that Sabaton has a version of In Flanders Fields, which holds special meaning to me in my heart as a Canadian. This was written by a Canadian physician, soldier, I guess. Let me bring up the info here. In Flanders Fields is a war poem in the form of rondeau, written during the First World War by Canadian physician Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae. He was inspired to write it after presiding over the funeral of a friend and fellow soldier, Lieutenant Alexis Helmer. I don't know if the rest of the world does this, but in Canada for Remembrance Day and stuff like that, they sell poppies, and all the money goes to veterans. But on Memorial Day or Remembrance Day, we call it. You'll see people with poppies on their shoulders. They can be bought at any 7-Eleven and stuff. You donate, whatever. But me, as a personal Canadian, I remember this poem meaning extra to me because I don't know if you guys know this, but I served in the Royal Canadian Navy. Here's a picture of me. So you guys can see. We lost a lot of good men on account of their parents picked them up early. But yeah, so I was briefly in the Navy cadets. Anyways, so I remember reading about this poem in the shoulder in cadet class or whatever, and it's a very famous poem in Canada, I guess worldwide. So we're going to see what Sabaton does with this. I'm very excited. And so let's dive right in, you guys. This is In Flanders Fields by Sabaton.
In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the lark still bravely singing fly, stirs the
right. Very interesting. I was kind of hoping for some metal to kick in, but it's kind of just a respectful look at this poem, I guess. This would be the perfect interlude between songs because the next song has got a kick like right away. So I appreciate this kind of choral, is that the right word? Chorus version of the song. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautifully written poem. So I like that. That makes me a bit emotional thinking about this. But I will not cry because I am not a pussy. Only women are allowed to cry. But let's take a look at our previous Sabaton video, and we'll check in with the saboteurs. And see what you guys had to say. Keeping me honest. So we did stormtroopers. So let's read some comments from you guys. Here we go. All right. Ooh. All right. So Fennis Olfer says, now you know where George Lucas got his ideas from, the Imperial German stormtroopers of World War I. Not kidding. Yeah, I think George Lucas kind of picked a lot from different wars. For example, I've heard that the Ewoks were influenced by the Viet Cong, who were able to kind of use the jungle and build tunnels and traps and stuff. So he kind of borrows from a lot of different stuff. Angie Wegener, DJ Metal Mosen, Metal Amazon says, great reaction. I love Sabaton. By the way, have you seen the video of the song? The singer of Sabaton, Joachim Borden, recorded with Nanowar of Steel, called Pasadena 1994. It's about a historic event too, but not a real war. I think you might like that too. Okay, sounds interesting. Should we check it out? Let me know in the comment section. Then Fenris Olfer says, give me a ping. I'm more like a hobby historian on newer history and military history of the 20th century. Well, that sounds perfect. Like I said, I've been looking for someone to join me, like a Sabaton expert. And then Stephen Wendler says, me too, especially German military history from 1813 till the Second World War. Yeah, you make sure you guys hit me up on the gram and we can talk about this. I'd love to bring someone in who has more history-based conscious. Then Fenrir Sulfur again says, nice reaction. Again, may I suggest a song by a Canadian, which is known all over the world on Flanders Field. We just did it, so thank you. And Mika Vaninen says, there's actually a few other bands as well who give you a nice history lesson from their music. Ex Dio is a Canadian death metal band formed in Montreal in Quebec. The band is a side project of Cataclysm frontman Maurizio Icano and is based on the history of the Roman Empire. Sounds interesting. I don't know. I've never heard of either of those bands. Maybe we'll check them out. And then Megadog555 says, yeah, do Sabaton, No Bullets Fly animated story. Watch till the end. All right, maybe we'll do that next, but let me know in the comment section if you want to get your requests on the show. You can go to patreon.com/Peacekeeper reaction. And for Peacekeeper, I'm Nathan. Play safe. I can put my arm back on.